Good morning, my dear students. Welcome in Strength of Materials. Now, my dear students, we have completed our chapter 1, which is simple stresses and strain. So, we got success to complete that in very well manner. So, my dear students, today we're going to switch on chapter number 2, which is moment of inertia. So, see, my dear students, today we're going to switch on what? New chapter, second chapter, that is moment of inertia. So see, my dear students, before enter into this chapter, we should know moment of inertia, meaning of moment of inertia, concept of moment of inertia. So see, what is moment of inertia? So see, my dear students, here having one word, that is what? Inertia. So see, what is inertia? Inertia means supposed to be assumed. What is inertia, my dear students? Inertia. Suppose, my dear students, this is a body. This is what? Body. If this body in rest position, if this body in rest position, this body never want to go in motion. It is called as inertia. If your body supposed to be as this body, if this body in a rest position, then that body does not go in motion. That body never want to goes in motion. Body never goes in motion. Body not want to go in motion if it is in a rest. So it want to continue in a rest. So that is what? Inertia. Suppose this is your body, and if it is in what? Motion, it going to roll on the surface. Supposed to be assume this body in motion. Now this body don't want to become a rest. This body don't want to take a rest. It called as also inertia. Are you getting my dear students? Supposed to be assume your body in a rest position, so it don't want to go in a motion. This is what? Inertia. Supposed to be assume your body in a motion, second body habitus, and supposed that the body in a motion, but that body again don't want to go in a rest. It means body habitus in a rest or body habitus in a motion. That rest body don't want to change its position, or that motion state, or if we have a body in a motion habitus, so that motion those body habitus in motion, it don't want to change its state. So body doesn't change its state. That is called as what? Inertia. A body in a rest position, so it keep continuing in a rest. It want to be settled in what? Always in rest forever. If your body in motion, so it doesn't want to stop. It doesn't want to what? Take a rest. So whatever the state of our body, it may be a rest or it may be a motion, that body continue in that motion, continue in that position, continue in that state. So that is what? Inertia. So if your body is in a rest position, a rest state, so it can't want to change its state from a rest. It never want to goes in motion. So your rest body always in a rest. If your body in a motion, so you don't want to goes in a rest, it means that motion state never going to change. So our state, it never going to change that body. It is called as what? Inertia. So my dear students, next what have it is, that is what? Motion. So what is motion? Moment, sorry. So what is moment? You know very well. I think we learned it in our first semester in applied mechanics. So what is moment, my dear students? So moment means, you know very well, moment. So moment means it is a production of force into perpendicular distance. So F for force, and this is what? This is what? perpendicular distance. Are you getting me? So force you know very well in Newton, and this distance always measure in meter, mm, you know very well, centimeter. So this is what moment. So moment means production of force into perpendicular distance. It means production of force into distance. So that is what moment. Production of force into distance. But distance always want in perpendicular action. So this is what moment. So what is moment of inertia? See. So before learning this moment of inertia concept, you should know what moment. So what is moment, my dear students? Just we saw it. What is moment? Moment is nothing but product of force into perpendicular distance. And supposed to be assumed that distance showing by x. X for what? Distance. From any axis. It may be from y-axis or it may be from x-axis. We have only two axes, x-axis and y-axis as a reference. So, what is moment? Moment means force into distance. Are you getting? So, what it mean? Moment of force. So, this is what? Moment of force. Because we have explained this moment by using parameter what? Force. So, this is what? Moment of force. See, before learning this moment of inertia concept, we must know moment of force. Now see, second, before learning this moment of inertia, after moment of force, we should know moment of area. So what is moment of area? Just replace this F by A. So it becomes A into X. So what is moment of area? It is a product of area into perpendicular distance. I mean to say, supposed to be assume this is a what? Supposed to be assume y-axis, and from this y-axis we have one area. So this area is going to rotate about this axis from some distance, and that distance is what? X. Are you getting? Are you getting? Yes. Supposed to be assume another axis, that is what? Horizontal axis, x axis, you know, vertical axis y, and horizontal axis x. Supposed to be assume again this is what? One area. See, this is what? Area. So this area is going to rotate about this axis apart from some distance, and the distance is called as y. Are you getting? Yes. So this is what? Moment of area. This area is going to rotate about what? Axis. This area going to rotate about what? Axis. This area is going to rotate about what? Y-axis from distance x. This area is going to rotate about y-axis from distance x. But rotation of area, individual area about its axis, is called as what? Moment of area. So see, my dear students, then turn towards what? Our moment of inertia. So what do you mean by moment of inertia? So moment of inertia means, see, moment of inertia. Moment of inertia. Moment of inertia. It means second, moment of area. What is moment of inertia, my students? After this moment of area, you know moment of area. It means moment of area means, see, this moment and this moment becomes second, twice. So second, moment and moment, second. This is the first moment, this is the second moment of area. So moment 1 and moment 2. So it means 1 and 1, 1 plus 1, 2 moment. So 2 means second. So second moment of area. So see how it is become. So what is moment of area? What is moment of area? Moment of area is nothing but, you know, A into X. And then this is what? Moment of area. Okay, then what about moment? Moment means apart from some distance. Moment again, x is here, so it becomes a into x square. So this is what moment of inertia. And unit a means area always measure in square or meter square or centimeter square. And what about x again is distance but x having what square root, so square raised to 4. So this is what moment of inertia. So moment of inertia means, my dear students, what it become? Moment of inertia means, see, what is my moment of inertia? What is my moment of inertia? Moment of inertia means, see, a into x square. It means secondary moment of area. It's called as moment of inertia. Secondary moment of area. See here, moment of area. So secondary moment of area, and second moment of area x into x. So moment of inertia means a into x become x square. So secondary moment of area, it means moment of inertia, so it becomes a into x square, and it always square. So see, what is moment of inertia? A into x square. So secondary moment of area is called as mi. It's called as mi. So just modify it in detail, my dear students. So what is exact moment of inertia? How we can have to write this definition into our examination? So see, my dear students, what is moment of inertia? See, what is moment of inertia? It is algebraic sum of, see, same secondary moment of area. It's called as moment of inertia. And what is unit? Raised to 4 or centimeter raised to 4 or meter raised to 4. Are you getting my question? So this is what moment of inertia. So secondary moment of area is called as what? Moment of inertia. So what it mean? It is algebraic sum of secondary moment of area. It's called as moment of inertia. So what it mean? Algebraic sum means what? So see, my dear students, supposed to be assume this is what reference axis is. Supposed to be this is x axis, or this is what y axis. So everybody has got what main reference. This is what axis, x axis and y axis. Supposed to be assumed in this axis we have one body. It is what body, and that body supposed to be assumed area, total area. So in that area supposed to be consider smallest area. These are the what three areas, elementary areas I have considered. So supposed to be assumed this area is called as what a1, this area is called as what small a2, and this area is supposed to be called as what a3. So in this total area having a number of areas, number of small areas, but just for getting more concept clear, just I'm going to assume only three areas, elementary areas, small areas. Actually number of area is there by which become what total area. So this total area is the what summation of this small elementary area. Just we have considered over here. See, small a1, small a2, small a3. Likewise, a by an. An means number of areas. Okay, so by addition of number of areas becomes total area. You know very well. So for just consideration, just for getting more, just for getting concept, just for understanding, just we have to consider what three elementary areas of this total area. So see, this area A1 going to take a moment about this x-axis represented by y1, because a1 y1. So this is what distance from distance from axis of this elementary area. Then second area, just we have considered over here A2 area, and that A2 area having a distance from x-axis, that is what, y2. Then third elementary area, we have a distance y3. In similar way, supposed to be assume this area going to rotate about this axis, y axis. So just y axis we have to represent this distance by x1. Okay, from x axis we have to represent this distance from y1, y2, y3, but from y axis we have to represent this distance of the elementary area by x1, x2 and x3. Okay, so see my dear students, so what is moment of inertia? What is moment of inertia of this total area? So see, do algebraic sum of secondary moment of area. Algebraic sum, so do summation of area 1, area 2 and area 3. But which area? Secondary moment of area. And what is secondary moment of area? A into x square. What is secondary moment of area? Secondary moment of area, a into x, x becomes x square, so a into x square. So see, first area, so what is moment of inertia? Do summation. Summation means a1, y1. Supposed to be assume this mi about xx, so a1, y1. Next area, a2, y2. Next area, a3, y3. So likewise, if we have another area, so it become plus an, yn. So in this fashion, so this is what algebraic sum of small elementaries area about x-axis. Okay, so what it mean? What is mi about x-axis? So area. So what we have done over here? Summation. So we have done summation of area from distance y about x. Are you getting? But main part is what? Square, because this is what? Secondary moment of inertia, secondary moment of area. Are you getting, my dear students? So secondary moment of area, summation of secondary moment of area is called as moment of inertia. In similar way, see my dear students, mi about y. So how it become? A into x1 square plus a2 into x2 square. X2 square, third a3 into x3 square. If you have another, so an into xn square. So in this way we have a summation of area from some distance, which is secondary. Yes, so it is what? Mi about y. So this is what? Mi about x and mi about y axis. So what is mi? Mi means secondary moment of area. So this is what, my dear students, moment of inertia. And you know unit of this moment of inertia? mm raised to 4, because area in mm square and your x, but having what? Square. So mm becomes square, so mm square. So mm square, mm raised to 4. Sometime it is what? Centimeter raised to 4. So this is what? Moment of inertia.